Hey, FitLovers.
Hey, FitLovers.
Welcome back. I'm Ramsey.
And I am Mina.
Well, money problems are one of the most common reasons why people break up. So today we'll be talking about what you can do to prevent financial hardship from taking a toll on your relationship. Get ready. This is the FitLove Show.
Point in the relationship, almost every couple is going to go through some sort of financial hardship. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you and your significant other have different views on spending and saving. Or maybe you've been injured and you couldn't work at all.
I'll tell you a story about that last one in a moment.
But whatever the reason for your financial hardship, going through one can really test a relationship and give new meaning to being married, for better or for worse.
Well, money has always been sort of tight because I've paid a lot of child support over the years. But even with that, we were always able to still manage. The hardship began when I got injured. I ruptured my Achilles tendon a couple of years ago, and unfortunately, it wasn't an on-the-job injury, so paid time off wasn't an option. Well, Ramsey, how did you tear your Achilles? Well, we used to have this little dog who would always run for me when I would try to bring the dog inside for the night. And so I got tired of chasing after it, and so I decided I was going to creep up on the dog and try to get close enough so that I can grab him, bring him inside. Anyway, I did that, but when I lunged at the dog, I heard and felt a pop in my ankle and just fell to the ground. Don't tell anybody about the dog story. Usually I tell people that I got injured chasing bad guys on the job. But unfortunately, it didn't happen on the job. And I ended up burning through all my sick and vacation time. And I burned through it before I was fully healed. So basically I ran out of money.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you so down or stressed out like during that time.
Yeah, it was a rough time. We almost lost everything. But bless Mina's heart for picking up the slack. Not only did she pick up a lot more hours at work, but she helped nurse me back down. She truly understands the meaning for being married, for better or for worse.
Yeah, but make no mistake, that was an extremely difficult time in our lives. The bills kept coming, and he still had to pay his ex-wife. But with all the struggles we experienced during that time, we still managed to keep our relationship intact.
If you and your significant other are going through a financial hardship right now, here are 3 things that you both can do to make the financial hardship a little bit more bearable. Before you can fix or remedy any issue, you first have to acknowledge that there is one. This shouldn't be too difficult with financial issues. I mean, if you're in a financial crisis and you don't know it, well, that's a topic for another show. For most people, however, they absolutely know they're going through a financial crisis. But often they choose to stick their heads in the sand and ignore it until it's too late. That's no way to deal with any problem, let alone a financial one. If you're both going to get through this, you'll need to work together. You'll get nowhere by pointing the finger and blaming one another. Remember, it's both of you against the problem, not against each other. You should sit down and go through your finances and begin to cut the fat. Figure out what's coming in and what's going out. People often don't realize just how much they spend on little things. Are you stopping in Starbucks on the way to work every morning? Do you regularly eat out instead of cooking your own meals? Do you have any EFTs or electronic funds transfer subscriptions that you've forgotten about? These are all serious questions that you and your significant other should ask each other. Then, once you determine how much money you've been wasting on stuff, start trimming the fat, getting rid of any expense that isn't absolutely necessary for you to survive. It's going to involve stepping outside your comfort zone, but that's going to feel a lot more comfortable than the hardship that you're currently in.
You've heard us talk about how regular exercise can not only work wonders for your physical, but your mental too. They say an Achilles tendon injury can take up to 8 months to heal. My baby right here, it only took him 5. We went to the gym every day when he was injured. At first, he couldn't do anything with his lower body, but once he was able to, we started really slowly, using light weight to strengthen his legs, then slowly increasing the weight until he was back to his full strength. That's what working out did for him physically, but mentally, he started feeling better about himself and excited that he would be able to return back to work sooner than the doctors expected. More importantly, it took our minds off the hardship and gave us the clarity of mind we needed to get out of the mess we were in. Working out together brought us closer to each other, reinforcing the idea that it was us against the problem, not us against each other. We're no longer in financial hardship, but we still work out together regularly. Whether it's getting your workouts in or getting through tough times, having someone in your corner you can rely on can make the road a lot less bumpy.
When you and your significant other are going through it and dealing with stressful issues, having fun might be the last thing on your mind.
You're concerned about your finances, how you're going to pay the bills for this month, or maybe something unexpected has come up that makes you feel like you're falling deeper into the rabbit hole.
Maybe you're thinking, how can we go out and have fun? We can't even pay our bills. But it is in those instances that you and your significant other should take time for yourselves and have fun.
And it doesn't have to be anything expensive or extravagant. Maybe have a picnic, go to the movies, take a walk. Anything to keep you from thinking or talking about your financial struggles and focus more on each other.
As we always say, in a relationship, focus should always be on each other. If the two of you occasionally take time to unwind and unplug, you'll ease tension, you'll strengthen the bond between the two of you, and you'll make the financial hardship you're going through a little more bearable.
It's important to remember that difficulties, hardships, and struggles are a part of life. It's even more important to remember that these things are temporary.
Make an effort to keep your relationship intact during a hardship, any hardship. It'll be well worth it.
Well, Fit Lovers, that's our show for today. Thank you for joining us.
Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel FitLove 101 and share this video. And don't forget to turn your notifications on so you'll be notified first when new episodes are released. Thanks again, FitLovers.
Thank you.
See you next time. Peace.